what's going on, guys? We're gonna be doing you know, kind of a episodic, like, small playthrough. I didn't beat this yet. I have had a couple attempts in the dungeon campaign, I guess you could call it. And you know, we'll be playing through Exanima through the normal game, and we'll kind of see how it goes. So, you know, we're gonna use William Wallace as a character. And, you know, for those of you who don't know, well, who's William Wallace? Like, you have to at least know a little bit about Braveheart, the movie. You know, Mel Gibson, nothing. You know, kind of iconic Scotsman. I think it was like the late 1200s through like the beginning of 1305. And you know, he's just an iconic kind of historical person that, like, you know, he lives on through that movie and what he's done so long ago. And it's such a cool movie, so, you know, if you guys haven't seen it, definitely go check it out. It's like a classic at this point. God, I guess I'm getting old when I start to think that those movies are legit, you know, especially when we got like 300 and stuff like that. Alright, so we're going to try to keep this quick. You know, I'm familiar with the first level, so you can kind of just see my blow-through play style. I kind of got some of the area figured out. If I'm blowing by doors, it's kind of for a specific reason. And, you know, in general, it's dangerous to fight. These guys, early on, some of them won't always be aggressive. If you keep your distance in your space and don't look at them, if you pay attention, my cursor, where my cursor is where the head goes. And they might not attack you. Now, they always assess the person and see if they can win. Apparently that's part of the AI logic, so it's a little bit deeper than what some people think. And, you know, we're going to try to avoid conflict for the most part until we get a little bit of armor on us. And, you know, if we have to fight someone, we'll do it, but we're definitely going to try to play it safe at first. And I know one of these sons of bitches have a key on them too, so we're actually going to have to, at some point, start knocking them all down and checking for items. So we're going to continue to make our way through here. Actually, this guy's got something useful for us. So we're going to go ahead and give him a little smack. I'm stuck on the door. We're fighting in the doorway. That's never good. That's never good. Oh, he got a hit. This guy's aggressive as hell. This is not starting out good for William Wallace. Oh god, William Wallace took another hit. I'm trying to get off of him and get some more space again. This guy's an animal. I picked the wrong one. Oh god. You can see how the environment can make a huge factor in combat. So I actually wanted that. Oh god, is that the same thing? Is there another one right up there? Yeah. Oh, this person's got some boots. We're going to have to go at it again, William Wallace style. Here we go. I missed completely. We got that one good. See, now that was a good exchange. We're going to steal their boots. Alright, so we're already moving up in the world. We got some boots. I hear running. You guys hear running? This game will freak you out after a while. So I like to make sure I take all their clothes off so it signifies I've searched them. And I also sometimes like to drag them in certain areas. Like, I'll never need to go back down this hallway. I feel like I searched it good enough. So we're going to take the body and we're going to point the last direction that we went with the hand. Kind of leave breadcrumbs. And this is the way that I signify and travel. So if I come back here, I know that I went this way from the dead body. And we'll kind of go from there. I highly suggest using breadcrumbs. You know, chairs and doorways, things like that. You're really going to need to do that because this game is just... These levels get carried away really quickly. So we took a little bit of damage from scuffing with those two. William Wallace wouldn't back down, so I didn't. And, you know, we're gonna definitely be looking for more armor and things like that. But the crazy part about this game is, like, sometimes you actually gotta look for stuff by moving things around. They did really good job at, like, making you have to hunt for the item. There is no glint. Like, if you see a small little key that's a very important item, you've gotta take that key. Like, you've gotta pick up on that visual acuity, like, from using your own eyeballs. Like, it's not just given to you, you know what I mean? And people are complaining about that, but it can get a little tiresome at times. You know, we'll take a peek in here. I know I said always stick to the right, but I feel like we're hooking back around now. Okay, so we got a dead guy at the desk. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, here's a key right here, and there's even a shield on the ground. So we'll grab the key, and you can see now I got one of the keys. I don't want that. And I'm not about the lore. Don't worry about me, like, ruining that for y'all. We're gonna leave that as there as well. We're gonna take this shield because when it's time to fight, we're gonna swap it out. Can get a little tiresome. Oh, this guy's he's so much better off than we were. So we're gonna take everything up now. We're looking like a high lord. I like to throw all this stuff on the ground. That way, the more trash I leave behind, the more. Come on down off that desk, buddy. And use your body to tell me that this room's been searched. We'll just drag this guy to the door. Same thing. Breadcrumb markers, guys. We're in a dungeon. So we're gonna go through here. That door is barricaded. I'm gonna assume it's for a good reason. So we're gonna go ahead and leave the hand pointing. That's the direction we went. And you know, the body markers are good. They're quick to use as indicators, mainly because you can walk and drag at the same time. You really can't do that with the other items. You gotta be kind of stationary because, like, your keys will rotate the item without letting you walk. Okay, yeah, so that's definitely why this door was. Let's see if I can't drag one out. You know what? William Wallace would fight him. William Wallace wouldn't give a shit. Oh shit, we ain't fighting 3. We're not fighting 4. We're gonna try to. See what's going on with these guys. I'll take these dudes on. Barely dodged that one. I missed that overhand. He almost got me. I really need to find my one-handed sword. That's where my bread and butter is. That's how I like to fight. We're gonna try to step into him. He got a little bit of a hit there. Got another good hit there. Oh, I just missed that one. Ooh, I'm worried if he lands red blows. I can care less about the regular little tiny blows. We're gonna strip this guy down. I like to lean them kind of more on the door that's closed. That tells me that there's enemy inside. I got my own little methods. And not to mention it's a good little door jam. So let's see what we got in here. We're going to re-equip our torch. Okay, so that sound means the door's locked. And to open up the door, you just click it. And if you don't hear anything or hear like the same kind of clicking sound, that means you didn't unlock it. So I'm not going to be able to open up that door. What we're going to do is just head back out here and hook this right again. Kind of continue on down the right like I said before I get too carried away. We'll see if we can get in here. They got into it. Let's see what this guy's got on him. I wonder if this is probably like a multiple layers kind of deal. Yes, see, now I even got a little bit more protection, and we'll compare these two items real quick. See, these boots are going to be better than what I currently got on. So now we're starting to look like an adventurer, you know. And we'll check see if we got anything in this. Okay, so this is another locked door. And you can hear it, like, that wasn't the unlocking sound. So if we get a key, we'll have to come back to it. And, you know, we're about to do the usual. If I can find this guy's hand. Get your hand out of there. It dies like that. And we're going to take him out to the hallway. And he... oh, shit. This guy's got an axe, so we're definitely... we're going to go for him. There we go, got a good blow on that one. Totally missed. Oh god. Oh god, I had to step in on him. He got me good on that one. Huge mistake on my part. You can see how badly this can go, how quickly it can go bad. William Wallace wouldn't quit. God, William Wallace is gonna live a short life. Alright, I thought that was it for us. So we're gonna go ahead, same thing, derobe this guy. We're gonna equip our torch back, and we'll see what happens from here. This is looking kind of grim though, kind of grim at this point, because I don't have my first health potion yet, which I will gladly eat up. And it's just, mistakes have been made. I probably should have tangled with that guy. I'm not seeing anything in here that, you know, something could be hiding under. I do like to shift, like, they'll hide stuff in these things sometimes. And while you're holding stuff, you can rotate it with the WASD keys as well. And we'll kind of keep moving our way down the hallway. So same thing, I'm gonna take this guy. I know both of these doors have been searched, so I'm just gonna stretch him out. Let's bring his leg in a little bit, bring his arm in. And that tells me that I went that way. Although we'll check this room just real quickly because we're right here. But we're gonna get to the point where we might start really picking and choosing our battles because mistakes have been made. There's a chest back here, and the chests, they look pretty distinct. You can double click them. The loot within them, it's pretty randomized, so you never really know what you're gonna end up with. And you know, sometimes you get really stellar gear off the start and it really helps you out. Alright, so we're going to continue down this way. And again, you know, hook and right any available chance we can get is going to be the name of our game. Alright, so now we double back because you can see I got my guy pointing me that way. That was from earlier. And you know, that makes it so I've tried to keep track mentally of where I've been in these games, and I don't know if I'm just like a little bit slow as a person, but I just can't keep mental track. So I rely on little breadcrumbs to kind of get me through this game. And if we run out of people to place, we'll start using crates and doors and stuff. And I make sure everything's wide open. That's a good. That's another good indicator that, you know, I've been there. So let's pop down here. See what's through this doorway. Well, I got a feeling this is back into the main hall. So that's where we went the first time. So what I'll do there is, okay, you know, I've been through here. Time to leave some type of breadcrumb for me. Generally, nothing's in front of the door. So now that I put that there, I know, hey, like, that's my end point. So now it's time to double back. And we're gonna do the same thing, keep the right hook roll, and I just came from there, so we'll pop in here, and there's a chest. So we got a belt. I don't know if that's gonna take off our, definitely not worth it. You can see the coverage area is like, sure, it does a lot of slash and pierce protection if they hit the belt. It's very physics driven, so that's kind of counting on a whole, hoping for a lot. We're not going to mark this room just because it's so small in size. We'll see what we got going on back through here. And again, you know, now I'm at the point where I'm already kind of holding on by a thread. But William Wallace is going to make it. I've come back from worse. And we'll just kind of go our way through. We got another door right here. Nope. Not interested. Not interested. Man, what am I saying? William Wallace would be. He came out right away. He scared the shit out of me. Good hit right there. Oh god, this still got in my way. Get down, get back, get back. And I just fell. That's why the physics is so funny in this game. Alright, so we're just gonna derobe this guy, same deal. We're gonna torch back out. And we're just gonna kinda start creeping on through still. And you know, you can use items to block him. Oh wow, that was definitely not worth it. Okay, so you know, you can definitely use items in combat. Like you can even throw buckets on their head. That is if you're quick enough to actually like rotate the bucket and, you know, drop it on. But the main thing is, you know, I thought I was going to keep around 15-minute timeline, so I do believe that we're already there. And, you know, with that said, the bucket warrior is going to just do his number 2, and I'll catch y'all at the next one.